that's new to me.
Poodlehead.
It's all right. Poodlehead. What other name?
Poodlehead and Brillo Pad.
Poodlehead and Brillo Pad.
Chia Pad.
But me personally, I just like to call you Shortcut. And here's why. In your existence as one CW champion, not just this time, but the last time, I've never seen you take the long way home. When you're in a match, I see you take shortcuts all the time because you can't finish the job. So that's fine. Every man has his own way of operating and doing business. That's fine. But speaking of somebody I believe can do business the right way, let's bring him out. He is the working man. He represents the people of 1CW. Jake Shepard!
Really? You done good?
Shepard, folks. Listen, now tonight, Jake Shepard will get his opportunity to continue living that dream, and there may be a chance to become reality tonight. He gets a shot at you for the 1CW title in the main event. You know what? I think this time I can be confident that things are going to go right down the middle and you're not going to be able to pull a fast one there, Shortcut. That brings me to my third guest out here. He is the special guest referee for this match this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Jay West! Now maybe it's just me, but I think Jay West looks pretty good in stripes. How about it, man? I'm also certain that Jay West will make sure that this match happens the way it's supposed to happen. Now the reason I called all three of you out here, your match isn't happening right now. The reason I called all three of you out here, because we're going to do something here in 1CW over the next 3 weeks that's going to be a little different. Something we haven't done in quite some time. The three of you, starting tonight, will somehow be connected. And here's what I'm saying. Tonight, you are taking on my buddy Shepard over here.
Your buddy.
Jay
Got
West.
that right. Your buddy.
Hey.
Your buddy.
Hey,
Not your damn buddy.
You're right, you're not my damn buddy. If he gets behind the fans, if he supports these fans being here, then I'll be his buddy. Because that's the same thing I'm supporting. Now, tonight it's going to be you and him. Jay West is going to be the special guest referee. The reason he's the special guest referee, he also happens to be the #1 contender for the 1CW title. I'm not taking anything away from Jake here. Jake won the head of the class tournament, and that's what got him this shot.
Head of the class, my ass. Really?
So no matter, listen, let me finish. No matter what happens here tonight, Jay West will be competing next Friday night for a shot at 1 CW title. That's our big summer breakout show. And then whoever should win the 1 CW title next week will go on for a third consecutive Friday night and compete at the show on the 19th of June as well. For 3 weeks, the 1 CW title will be on the line. We could see potentially 3 different champions by the end of that night.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen.
Now, listen, I'm gonna let these fans see what they came here to see, and they come here to see good wrestling. Before we leave, and we'll all leave, before we leave, I want to speak directly to Ben Sewell. And he's not coming out here because Ben Sewell is going to manage tonight. That's fine. Do your thing. I want to speak directly to him. On the 19th of June, I see the 1CW Facebook page promoting some kind of show called Dirty Deeds or whatever. You know what? You know what this company needs? The ability for guys to live free. The ability for guys to make their own path in first-class wrestling. Pave their own way, if you will. So what we're going to do is I'm going to change things up. The 19th is not going to be Dirty Deeds or whatever it's going to be called. I decided, and I thought long and hard this whole week about this, I decided on June 19th, it will be our second annual Purge. Yeah. Anybody who was at the Purge the last year saw that anything can happen on that night. There are no rules, there are no rights, there are no responsibility, there's no pecking order, champ. On that show, like I said, one of the 3 of you will be defending that belt.
It's going to be me.
Well, one of the 3 of you. I didn't say you.
I said it's going to be me,
I
damn
didn't
it.
say it was going to be you, damn it. Also on that night, we'll have Crazy Mary Dobson in here. And she will be going one-on-one with an NXT female star. Her name is Leva Bates, but on NXT she's known as Blue Pants. They'll be going one-on-one. Also on that night, I had to get some clearance and make a couple of changes. But I have it on absolute 100% assurity. We would do something we've never done in 1CW ever. We will have a match for the LSC Hardcore title, Legends of the Square Circle. It will be Hooks, the LSC Hardcore champion, defending the belt against Madman Pondo right here on that night. And the third announcement I have to make about that show, I just signed the deal this morning. I'm still excited about it. We're having ourselves a casket match in 1CW.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes, Mark. I guarantee it. Casket match.
Competitor number 1 is an independent wrestling superstar that's been traveling all over the place. His name is Chance Prophet.
Yeah.
Anybody who knows that name. And his opponent in this casket match will be the man who will make his return to 1CW. He was only gone a hiccup, just a short moment. I'm talking about Paranormal Eric Baldwin. So hey, enjoy your match tonight. Good luck, buddy.
Buddy.
Rip, good luck. Thank you, pal.
Buddy.
Hit my music, folks. I want to get this wrestling show started.